Welcome back to Evening Plus. Thanks for sticking with us here on 13 Plus. We tell you about events here on Morning Plus and Evening Plus all the time, but this one may catch you by surprise. Coming up this weekend, Grand Rapids Tattoo Festival. Yeah, and it's exactly what it sounds like. I am joined now by the festival's Director of Operations, Quinn Hurley. Quinn, thanks so much for joining us here virtually. I know you've got a lot going on with the festival just days away, so we appreciate your time. If folks are not familiar with this big event, give us kind of the lowdown on what this looks like.
Yeah. So first of all, thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it a lot. And it's a lot of tattooers. We have over 400 tattoo artists and vendors that are going to be at DeVos Place this weekend. So it's a big room filled with a lot of people ready to do tattoos and a lot of people getting tattoos all weekend long.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's self-explanatory that that's what we would think it's about. We're talking about, hundreds of artists, though, and obviously hundreds of tattoos, thousands that will be seen at this from the folks who are attending. For those who maybe are already immersed in the tattoo world, or maybe they're thinking about, dipping their toe in, who should check this out this weekend?
Yeah, I think everybody should come out to this, right? Grand Rapids is a town that loves art, and tattoos are just another version of art. It's like a painting. It's like, anything else like that. So, if you love tattoos, if you have some, if you have a lot, come out and get some tattoos. If you don't have any tattoos, come see what it's about. I think the bug can bite you pretty quickly once you're surrounded by such artistry and seeing people, having a good time getting those tattoos because it is really an art unlike any other. And so if you are an art lover, whether you have tattoos or not, you're going to have a good time this weekend.
Absolutely. And this is more than just people showing up and getting tattoos. This is a competition. As you mentioned, this is an art form for many people. Competition in roughly 20 categories for the event this weekend. Tell us a little bit about that. If someone's never heard of a, tattoo competition, what does that entail?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We have competitions every single day. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have competitions for fresh tattoos, different categories based on whether they're black and gray or if they're color tattoos. So and then it's broken up by size as well. So you come, you get a tattoo, you enter it into the competition. We'll have a panel of judges that are artists working the show. So they're incredible quality artists that'll look at them and judge them based on different aspects of the tattoo. And for most of them, we have three different trophies that the artist wins, right? If you come and you get a tattoo, and you win an award, you have an award-winning tattoo, right? That's your award. The artist gets to take that home and put it on their shelf and put it on their table for the rest of the weekend. That way they can kind of show off and say, hey, I made a great tattoo that judges said is the best. So we have those for the fresh ones every day. And then on Saturday and Sunday, we have healed tattoo competition. So that could have been done by anyone, anywhere, at any time, as long as it's healed. So if you're walking around Grand Rapids with a bunch of great tattoos, whether it's a full arm sleeve or just a really nice little black and gray portrait on your arm, you have a contest that you can enter, and that award can win, or that tattoo can win an award as well.
So neat to learn about all of this, and something that caught my eye as well. Not only the two competitions that you just mentioned, but this is funny. I'm sure not for maybe the people entering, but definitely for the winner, this works out well. And that's the worst tattoo competition that you guys actually have sponsored by a tattoo removal company. Tell me a little bit about that, because that is just too funny.
Yeah, it is great. It is sponsored by Removery, which is the world's largest tattoo removal company with over 150 locations in the US, Canada, and Australia. There's one right here in Grand Rapids as well. So they're great folks. But yeah, they do. On Saturday at 5 p.m., they sponsor the worst tattoo competition. And if you have tattoos and you've been getting tattoos for a long time, myself included, you've gotten some that are not as good as the rest. Sometimes you get them when you're 15, which if you're 15, don't get tattoos. Wait till you're 18. But you get them, you're 15, you think it's a great idea, or you got it in a state that maybe you shouldn't have been getting tattoos in. Again, thought it was a great idea. It didn't turn out that way. You can get up, you can show off your bad tattoo. It's a lot of fun. We have fun with you. We don't, haze you or anything like that, and you can tell your story. Say, oh, yeah, I was a dumb kid and I got this tattoo that I thought was going to be really cool. Ended up not being so cool. And we see some really, really funny ones. We see some sad ones, that people, really want to get removed. Maybe it's a bad story or something like that. And then again, We have people from Removery as well as some tattoo artists that'll judge it and say that one is the worst tattoo here. And the winner of that actually wins a full removal package from Removery, which is a really, really big prize. Tattoo removal is a lot of sessions a lot of the times and, can cost some money. So it's a pretty big one. So if you have a bad tattoo that you've been thinking about getting rid of, come show it off one last time. Let us all laugh with you, celebrate with you, and you can get it taken away.
Yeah, so whether you love them and you want more and you want to see people with other tattoos, or whether you have one and you hate it, there's something for everyone here at this event, which is really great. Obviously, you guys have so many people that are a part of this, artists, folks coming to check it out. How far is the reach here? It's in Grand Rapids, but I'm sure you guys have people coming, from all across Michigan, potentially other states as well. What's sort of the expansiveness of this event this weekend?
Yeah, definitely. So we have, I mean, first of all, we have so many great Grand Rapids, Western Michigan, and Michigan artists that are coming in here. Grand Rapids is a town unlike most in this country in the way that there are so many incredible tattoo artists that, all like to celebrate the culture here, which is awesome. But then we have artists coming in from, Midwest. We got them from every different, coast here in the States. We have a couple international artists as well. So for the artists that are coming in, it's all across the board. From people coming in, like I said, we have 400 tattooers. There are some people that are kind of hard to get some appointments with. So definitely having some attendees from all throughout Michigan, Indiana, Ohio. A lot of people have been buying tickets just to get here to check out those artists and have appointments with them to get tattoos, because it's not always the easiest thing to travel out to somebody that lives in California to get your tattoo. So we bring them to you, or at least within a drivable distance, and then you can get your tattoo right here in Grand Rapids.
Yeah, it really is, a melting pot of people who love this art form. Okay, let's talk just logistics before I let you go. This is Friday, Saturday, Sunday of this weekend. It's all happening at DeVos Place in downtown Grand Rapids. Anything else folks should know about if they want to come and check this out for whatever reason?
Definitely. First of all, we are family friendly. Every age is welcome. You just have to be 18 in order to get a tattoo. Friday, noon to 10, Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Sunday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. And we have a costume contest on Saturday. So come dressed up. We're almost there to Halloween. And the grand prize winner of that costume contest does win $1,000 cash. And then there's some other
Wow.
great prizes from a lot of local Michigan businesses that have donated some really great prizes for other categories. So come dressed up, come have fun. We're going to make it a weekend to remember.
Awesome. Quinn, thanks so much for joining us last minute. I know it's a busy time for you guys getting ready for Friday for kickoff. So thanks for joining us again. Again, it is this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all at DeVos Place in downtown Grand Rapids. Quinn, I will let you get back to all your busy work ahead of the festival, and thanks for joining us again.
Thank you, Julia.